Conor Mullen, a next 9-year-old kid from West Wisconsin, raised on a small farm, always trying to have good food, growing from the fields, and sort of killed their own pig and cooked their own chicken. We had a chicken once a week for dinner. Now you buy this chicken, you don't know what it's fed from, what it's fed with, how it's fed, or where the food the chicken gets comes from. It's all red meat now, but I think it's short of fresh air and exercise. All my life I was a bit fussy in food. If I got good food, I could eat a good dinner or breakfast. And if I got a bad food, I'd have to do without it. I worked hard, and when you work hard, you have to eat good. That's a part of good health. Orange is the green thing that comes from the ground. Don't think you can rely on now at the present time for coming straight from the ground. You know, it's just what kept Ireland going from 1850 in the famine to 1950 they started fading away. Between them years, everyone had oats and no one has it now. You see, small farm had a certain amount of oats and potatoes, and that's what they lived on. Cabbage, turnips, oats and potatoes. That was their main source of food off the ground. And there's no talk of oats today in this country. I think it's a big mistake. Supermarket is the ones, they don't want clay in there, they want the producer wash it and clean it and put it in, you get them covered in plastic in lots of places. And as soon as you wash a carrot or a spoon, it's starting to lose value after that. They have these what they call bargains, 2 for 1 or whatever the story is. Well, that means you'll buy more than you want. But when you have the first out of that, the next is gone right when you come to it. It's money all the time, it's millions here. My most concern is help people help themselves and use the experience of the age and the power of the youth and the taste the youth will get from the new stuff and call themselves a new generation. There should be a book that it tell a kid what he should eat and the good food for eating and how it should be produced. And Mom could also learn from that book. Do you understand? That's how I put that. But they're missing out on the food that they're eating, the most essential part of life, which keeps them healthy and put taste in there, and they have taste when they have eaten their food. Have it out in the garden, that you could walk out in the garden 50 yards from where you're sleeping, and that's all you had to walk, and you got it out there, first class stuff. It took 3 hours a week. That's another thing I didn't put down there. If everyone in your country today, in Ireland, done 3 hours a week, voluntary, just for their own table, That's equal an awful lot of people that want first class food, cheap. You save money over the counter, and then you had the quality when you put it on the table. All them things were talked about in every community, in every country. We could have a different little island. If you can jump aboard our ship and we'll float her out the bay. So good luck, good health, God bless you, and guide you on your way. Eh? What do you think? Just compost and that's Mr. Stuff.